After a dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Hurricanes offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it. And now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs. And also, you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And completion makes it second and short. The shotgun handoff here. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. And the Canes pick up enough yardage for a first down.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this first down here on 3rd down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line, who's able to find just enough space to pick up the first.
On the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Caught quickly. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team, trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off with the big leg.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Oh, look at the quick cut. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Escapes the pocket. Passes the 40. Breaking free at midfield. And he will head out of bounds after a huge pickup on the ground.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may
fired into a tight window and picked off. Great cut. They whiff on him. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Looking to throw. It's Knight. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
They'll give it to the running back. Finds room at the 30.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And I'll tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw to the left side. Touchdown, Miami. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Look out. Room to run here. Quick juke to get free. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. Huge play. Moves the ball down inside the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal. The Yellow Jackets will line up here on 1st down and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. He's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 2nd and goal, they hand it to him again. Smothered for no gain, and that'll do it for the first quarter. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. So take the long-distance touchdown off the board, back him all the way up. We'll see if that haunts the offense. Back to pass. It's Knight. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to a 39.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Running with purpose. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. See if the penalty proves costly. First down and 15 now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the play fake on first down. With the catch, it's Gilbert. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. He'll be tackled. They'll have to wait and see what this penalty marker is about. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Third down play for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Deep shot caught inside the 25. And he'll finally go down after a huge gain and a big momentum boost for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Spinning out of the tackle.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Cade's looking to cash in this red zone trip. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. They'll try to run for the first down. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kurt.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the first play of the drive now, they're packed up at the 12-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackle made at the 24 as they began to put a drive together.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Quick throw, the catch is made. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. So second and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. He escapes the pocket. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is called settling down in his zone defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Here's the second down play. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Oh, and he fumbles. How's that for luck? Keeps the football and picks up the first down. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And the Yellow Jackets with 1st and 10 here. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Second down after that previous play. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. 7th play of the drive coming up. They'll hand it off. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Moves out of the pocket. Gets some space around the 30. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Well, the defense is so caught up in stopping this passing game that they underestimate what this quarterback can do when he pulls it down and can take off. He takes this one all the way to the house.
And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Throwing up play action. Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean.
Looking deep down the left side. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there, trying to build on this lead before halftime. They got off to a slow start, but they've gotten it going here in the 2nd quarter. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. The Yellow Jackets come up to the line in the hurry-up. Keeping it on the ground here. Fights through a tackle. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
It's a quick grab. Finding space at the 20. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And here's the handoff. Makes the defender miss. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking to throw, it's Knight. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is great execution here on their screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Pass caught, second down now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for the wideout. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Looking to throw here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The Hurricanes have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Oh, he breaks free. The pocket breaking down. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker. So let's check out that. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
On the run, he'll let it go. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The kicker has good range, but this one is from 58 yards out. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And the miss leaves it an 8-point margin. The Canes will kick this deep to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. First play of the second half is a handoff. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
First down. We're going to throw the football. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And then first down, right back to the running game. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
Off of RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And the Yellow Jackets will come to the line to run the hurry-up. On second and goal, they'll give him another chance. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. That's another touchdown, an old-school performance from this running back in a conference championship game.
Yeah, as big as it gets, conference championship on the line, he decides to have his best game of the season in this game with everybody watching. What a game.
Point after, up and good. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. Looking downfield, it's Knight. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the grab. It's Moore. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Canes will bring their punt team on the field now. We're going to kick it away for the second time. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Here's the handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Takes the handoff again. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback will throw it up the one pass option. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
They'll run it here. Breaks an open space. Picks up the first, looking for more. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. The Yellow Jackets getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Catch made by the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The tight end has got it. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Try and muscle for the first down. He's brought down, but good for a 1st and goal at the 4.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. The shotgun running play call. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Looking to scramble. The defense closes in quickly to stop him short of the goal line.
Woo, good job by this defense. That quarterback doesn't need much room. They did a heck of a job to keep him out of the end zone, and now we got a 4th and goal situation.
Here comes the 4th down play. Offense in the Wildcat, and the defense on alert. And it's a direct snap. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. And their route is on.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. So Georgia Tech has the lead here, Kirk. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Dropping back. It's Knight. Pressure is coming. He's going to take off. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the 4th quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. I love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a 1st down. Good.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Breaks into the clear. Runs through the defender. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. 1st down here for this offense. Ball handed off. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
And the Yellow Jackets starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And he runs fires it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker. Penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kickoff booted. Crucial third down play right here. Scanning the field. It's Knight. He's running out of time here. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath. Tackle.
Looking deep down the right side. Deep shot ball's incomplete, but a lot of contact there, and here comes the penalty flag. So the PI call, defending the fade in the end zone, will move the ball closer now for the offense. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly fourth down penalty on the defense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Lets it go quickly. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Leaning on the run game here. The ball is loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
This offense just blew it.
Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. An important third down attempt for this offense. Locates the tight end. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the pass is complete to the tight end. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here comes the handoff. He's got the first and still going. They get him down, but that first down will be decisive and give us our new conference champs. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.